Do you have a copy in front of you?
Yeah.
Yeah? What does yeah mean? You are the public prosecutor? He is a public prosecutor. Do not smile.
My lord, maybe that
I am going
she
to
is the
take
senior to-
serious steps against the complainant. If somebody uploads something, it is not the responsibility of that person to make it viral. What happens when
My lord,
the
here the-
political party
Honor-
ministers on open air?
Equally.
Did you lodge any
Equally,
complaint
equally.
against them?
My lord, Delhi police has registered an affair in connection with an alleged malicious post on social media against CGI T.Y. Chandrachud's wife after a complaint was his viewers 10 lakhs as of now.
That is his credibility.
Very good, my lord. The credibility, I have a right.
Do not disturb the person concerned. Whatever you've got to do, you do on your own.
No,
Don't
no.
disturb this person.
No, no,
Tell me one thing. I have a complaint dated 11th of September 2024 in front of me.
Yes.
What do you do?
Actually, ma'am, I'm an advocate as well as the public prosecutor senior panel, Government of West Bengal, Siliguri Court. And I am lodged a written complaint on 11th September. My lord, I lodged a written complaint. The contents is genuine.
I do not want to inquire about the genuinity of the contents, right? Just tell me, did you prepare the complaint yourself?
Yes, yes,
Are you sure?
yes, yes, ma'am.
You are the public prosecutor of the state of West Bengal. You are defending the state of West Bengal,
Huh.
right?
Ma'am,
I will
Yes,
read
right.
out the complaint.
yes,
Do you have a copy in front of you?
yeah.
Yeah? What does yeah mean? You are the
Ma'am,
public prosecutor? This
I
is the
have-
way you address a court?
My lord, I have my written complaint original in my custody, ma'am. Original written complaint.
Do you have it in your hand, in your mobile, something in
Original.
front of you? I do not want the original. Do you have a copy?
At this moment, ma'am,
You do not have your
my
advocate
own
is there.
possession.
Who is
is
representing you?
the
Are there? You
written
have a
original
copy with you?
complaint in my
Please read out.
chamber, ma'am.
Please read out. Let everybody hear what is the complaint and the manner in which the police is proceeding. Right? Please read out.
I, Sandeep Chaki, son of late Sudhanshu Chaki, public prosecutor, Siliguri Court, Government of West Bengal, would like to lodge this FIR against above named accused person to the following effects. Since few days, I noticed one video footage became viral on.
1 minute. Is it B?
Yes, my lord, it will be became.
He is a public prosecutor. Do not smile.
My lord, maybe that.
I am going
she is
to
the
take
senior to-
serious steps against the complainant if something comes
My
out.
lord,
And it will be
my
there.
instruction, my lord, the drafting was done by his junior. So
His junior? He is the complainant. He doesn't know what is there in the complaint. Whatever somebody else has
see,
drafted and
advertently,
signed it.
my lord,
It's not-
my lord,
Let me see how many inadvertent steps are over here. Right? So, first one, we'll calculate one by one. This is the first one. Became is not there.
my lord.
Right? Then go on.
Viral on social media, YouTube, some bodies there where above named Sudha Sil Ghosh uploaded was
Yes. Whatever.
one defamatory basis video with malified.
Yes, stop. What is the spelling? Number 2 error? Number 2 error? Very well. Next.
To harass the government of West Bengal publishing the viral fake video in respect of judgment of Hon'ble Supreme Court of India.
What is the spelling of judgment? Is it right?
He had
Extra added. Number 3 mistake. Then,
also made ridiculous comments. This video as well as media was made to injure the image of government of West Bengal as well as Honorable Supreme Court of India before the public in general.
before the public in general, what does this mean? Before the public in general? And P becomes capital, G becomes capital. He is the public prosecutor of the state. Had it been any Tom, Dick and Harry, the court would have simply ignored this. But he is holding the post of the public prosecutor. Defending the state is his responsibility. Next.
This will create the breach of tranquility as well as the breach of peace in public in general.
Same mistake. Public in general.
This act violated the provision of Indian Constitution and provisions of BNS.
All P's are caps, not required.
Therefore, it is humbly prayed before you that you will be pleased to take necessary action against the above named accused person, Sudha Sil Ghosh, as mentioned above, as per the provision of appropriate legal forum, and you will
Right.
further please.
Now, what is the allegation? That somebody has placed certain video in the channel,
Social media.
in the social media. Now, if somebody uploads something, it is not the responsibility of that person to make it viral. It goes viral. The social media, the society at large, maybe forwards it to such extent that it becomes viral. What does this person have got to do with it?
That is the subject to investigation, my lord. Whether
And
he has
you have
intentionally
made it in such a manner. You are the public prosecutor. Once again, I'm saying, you have done it in such a manner. You have placed it as if the offense has been established. Is it so?
maybe that the language is indicating to us what my lord has suggested, but
Does it not indicate it to you? Does it only indicate it to the court? Is it such a complaint on which the police is required to act? There are so many complaints or so many videos which goes viral, right?
that's why my lord police has given a notice for to the petitioner to appear so that they can investigate the matter. No power. It's not the case that police has gone and arrested the accused person. These are all
You want, these are all?
billable section.
No. Not
Just imagine,
no.
this
I
is
don't
your
have the FIR, my lord.
submission.
I don't have the copy of the FIR right now.
This is the complaint.
Complaint.
You have made it with a particular purpose. And you know what the end result will be. It's only because you are the public prosecutor, you're appearing for the state. That does not give you any right to come up with any baseless allegation against anybody. And that too, this type, is this the standard of a complaint written by a public prosecutor? The state shall take steps. He is simply not fit to be given this post. How was this person appointed? Just pick and choose? Was any examination conducted?
No. For appointment of this, there is no such.
There is no such examination. How is the state spending money upon these type of persons who are not fit to make a complaint?
That the legal remembrances based on the practical experiences and exposure.
The legal remembrance took the practical experience and exposure of this person.
This is the general practice.
Now, this
General
practice is required to be changed.
That is, my lord, if the LR manual speaks in this way.
The state government has to take steps. Would the state government appoint a person, engage a person with this merit to act as the public prosecutor? Somebody else lodges writes a complaint, prepares a complaint, and the PP signs it, and this is the designation. Had he not written his designation, it would have been different.
Yes.
He describes himself to be the public prosecutor. It is he to whom the police comes up with all types of instructions. He is defending the police.
That intent me also. Very true. That designation ought not to have.
Yes.
Now,
Now, once the person has...
as a individual prosecutor.
Yes, he could have done it.
That I
The court would have ignored everything. But it is only because he is trying to make use of his designation as a public prosecutor that the police is taking steps. Is it proper?
No, madam, that is not also. I will explain, madam. That part I will explain. I'm coming after that.
But relying on this complaint, I do not think the police should have taken steps.
I will make my.
Very well. Next, O3 Sharma, where are you?
I'm there.
Yes. And what is your occupation? What do you do?
I'm a legal practitioner, Lordship, in
Yes,
Siliguri.
in Shiliguri.
Yes.
Right.
District
What
Judiciary.
prompted you to lodge this complaint?
Lordship, when I saw this YouTube content, being a legal practitioner, I just thought that it is derogatory to the entire judicial system, which is last resort of common people in India, considering the scenario. So I just informed the police station. I have not written anything except that what he has stated in his video, nothing else. I have just informed. I don't know what sections are there and all. I have just informed police that this thing is on.
Tell me one thing, is this the first complaint that you have lodged before the police, or these types of videos come on regular basis? Did you ever lodge any complaint?
I have seen this and I lost this. I was
So
not
this is the
after this
first complaint
question.
that you have lodged. Have you
Yeah.
ever seen or heard the speeches given out by the political parties against the judges and the judiciary?
Yes,
Have you ever
Lordship. I have
heard?
seen.
Did you
Yes,
ever
I have.
lodge any complaint?
No, my Lordship.
When the political parties members come out in open public and they declared that they will not follow the court's order, they are not going to comply the court's order, these judges are related to political parties, they give out whatever the directions the political parties give them. Have you ever lodged any complaint against these type of political parties?
No, my Lordship.
No.
Never.
All on a sudden, you lodge a complaint against this person and he claims.
I have nothing against this person.
Are you seriously interested to proceed with your complaint?
I have just informed the authorities about
Do
this sort
you
of thing.
still intend to proceed with the complaint?
Yes, I am, my Lord.
You are still interested to proceed with the
Yes,
complaint?
yes, Lordship.
Yes. What exactly is troubling you?
Nothing. Being the part of this entire system, I thought this is derogatory. Nothing
What
else.
is derogatory? Will you please say? Which portion? Which
The
which
way-
portion troubled you?
He was telling that Chief Justice of India was in collision with few political personalities and he is the worst Chief Justice ever and he should be impeached and he's hand in glove with the government and he's just ruining all the cases. He has
Did
taken
you
up
did
pro
you
moto.
bring this to the knowledge of the Chief Justice of India? Chief
Not
Justice
yet,
of India is still holding the post. Did you bring this to the notice of the Chief Justice that this is the comment that is being played by somebody?
Not yet, my Lordship.
Not yet.
But I
Why
will.
don't you take steps? Bring
I
this
will.
to the notice of the Honorable Judge.
I will take immediately, my Lordship. It was my fault, but I will initiate immediately.
What is troubling to your lordship with regards to the first complaint,
Yes.
that disclosing the name to some extent the police personnel and investigation team is swayed upon. And with regards to the first complaint, Miller, the allegation against the state government, I have examined this entire video. I did not find any allegation with regards to this against the state government. The entire allegation of whatever the statement or the speeches in the news channel, kindly mark that is a news channel, my lord. What the news has been published, my lord, is completely derogatory with regards to the, my lord, the pertains to a particular our present Honorable Chief Justice of India and the other judges also even. Now, my lord, kindly take up, your lordship has seen even, kindly take up the second complaint, my lord. I will not rather basically rely on the first complaint, but kindly I will rely stress, I'll give a stress on the second complaint made by Oti Sharma.
The main thing which you read out just now is that some person is alleging that the Supreme Court or the Chief Justice is not taking proper steps in accordance with law, delaying, whatever. The court is in scene of the matter.
Yeah.
If anybody has any grievance that can be brought to the knowledge of the Honorable Court, why proceed with a complaint
My lord,
over here?
I'm answering.
Because there are this is there, you say, or no, it is better the complainant says it is there in the public knowledge, in the public domain. Today a complaint is registered at A place, tomorrow at B place, then C, D, and it will continue
My lord,
throughout this country.
I will answer this, my lord.
Right?
I-
Does it make any sense? First. Second, suppose anybody, I, you, he, whoever, just says that such and such person is not doing his work properly. Does it make any difference to that person? It simply doesn't. The Chief Justice is not bothered about what is being stated about him. It is a position of authority. The court is acting in accordance with law. Why will the police bother himself or themselves with these frivolous complaints and trouble these people?
My lord, I will answer, my lord. First, your lordships, the query, when suppose now someone is not performing his or her constitutional obligation or what is the duties casted on him or her. First, my lord, the Suddha Seal Ghosh, he made this is the statements of the news channel he published.
What is the credibility of this news channel?
Just a second, my lord. Then he ought to have, without delivering this in the social media as in the news channel, he ought to have approached the Honorable Supreme Court. This is number one. Number two, my lord, my lord, I might kindly appreciate, my lord, when we are the, my lord, in the judicial system, my lord, in the administrative procedure, my lord, if someone makes any derogatory statement, which, my lord, I feel in being insulted, my lord, personally.
What happens when
My lord,
the
here
political party
Honor-
ministers
I
on
equally,
open air?
equally.
Did you lodge any
Equally,
complaint against them?
My lord, if I personally, if your lordship say, I will, irrespective of all political parties.
Go ahead.
My lord,
How many are there?
My lord,
You have not.
I have not done anything, not either against any political party.
This should be.
My lord,
If this is
my
the
lord-
stand taken, it should be equal.
My lord, I am not here as in a personal capacity. I am,
You are defending the police, the state.
my lord, my difficulty is that what I have acted. Now, my action is tainted to a malafide or bias or the abuse of process of power or authority. Then, my lord, it is amenable by your 226.
Yes.
Now, my lord, here, the Honorable Supreme Court even has come forward. This is, my lord, a press release. My lord, may I read the press release? In a significant development, Delhi police has registered an affair in connection with an alleged malicious post on social media against CJI T.Y. Chandrachud's wife after a complaint was filed by the Supreme Court administration.
Yes.
Supreme Court administration.
That's the
Now, my lord, the Supreme Court administration has already taken a step, my lord, with regards to the other, my lord, malicious post. So, my lord, here, now, my lord, there is a complaint, my lord. There is a complaint. The state also can bring to the notice before the Honorable Supreme Court. There is one option. The other option is that, my lord, lords, you kindly see whether my police has acted in a overact or the my lord, or any other actions or any abuse of process of power. Here, my lord, the moment the cognizable cases has been disclosed, police registered the affair, my lord. Now, it is my duty to investigate, my lord. Now, during the course of investigation, my lord, there are so many parameters or the procedures the state may adopt it, my lord. So, very in the nascent stage. Now, my lord, the question next comes, this with regards to the section 267, whether the person against who has been, my lord, against the public servant is sitting in any stage of a judicial proceeding, he can come, my lord. And, my lord, with regards to a section 2, so, my lord, here, what the police has seen with regards to the two sections which has been incorporated, the 267 and the 353. 353 is a cognizable offense. Now, my lord, with regards to a question of 267, whether the person who is agreed or against the public servant, this complaint is made, then already the affair has been brought to the notice of the, my lord, the jurisdictional court. The, my lord, kindly see the provision of section 482.
No, 353.
353. 353B. 1B.
Yes. With intent to cause or which is likely to cause fear or alarm to the public
Yes.
or to any section of the public whereby any person may be induced or commit an offense against the state or against the public tranquility. What is there to cause fear, alarm to the public?
Yes, my lord.
What is the
Yes.
offense against the
Yes.
state, against the public
Yes, my
tranquility?
lord. Yes.
What?
If you see, my lord, if you hear the entire, my lord, all these, each and every word is being attracted.
The complaint. When was this video put on air?
My lord, I think in September beginning.
Because the complaint is
On
dated 13th of September. From September,
Yes.
what is the
There are so
unrest?
many.
What is
My lord, your
the-
lordship hasn't even seen within the entire state of West Bengal what happened, my lord.
What is it because of this video? Please,
There are
I'm
other-
sorry.
My lord,
I do
this
not
is
accept.
one of the video.
I do not
This
accept.
is, my lord, your lordship may differ, but my lord, kindly see
No.
in this news channel,
Yes.
10 lakhs members are the members of viewers. It has not been circulated by others. He circulated. His viewers 10 lakhs as of now.
That is his credibility.
Very good, my lord. The credibility, I have a right, a constructive demonstration. I don't have a right over
So now-
destructive demonstration, my lord.
They
What
want
is-
to
please,
demonstration also.
please,
Right.
please.
What
The,
is this? I have not-
whether it is 10,000, whether it is 10 lakh, whether it is 1 lakh, it is for that person. What is the credibility of that person? The court
We
is
are
not
not,
aware.
because
We are not
We are
aware.
not, we are not.
What capacity he has to incite fear,
My lord,
cause
that is
alarm?
the investigating agency
Nothing.
are investigating.
Let them investigate
Yes.
on their own. Do not disturb the person concerned. Whatever you've got to do, you do on your own.
My
Don't
lord,
disturb this person.
No, this is not a question of disturbance, my lord. My lord,
You
may I?
cannot, simply cannot.
My lord, when there is a disclosure of a cognizable offense, I will not investigate.
You will investigate
My lord.
with your mind,
Definitely.
not
But
mechanically.
no.
This is
definitely.
absolute mechanical. You cannot do this.
My
If
lord,
you
my lord,
want to bring this to the notice of the Chief Justice, you can certainly do it. Nobody is stopping you. And you can do it. It's within your right. Defamation. Defamation is something very personal.
defamation, this is not the question about defamation, because defamation, the person who has been affected,
Yes.
they should come up.
Right.
But here this section, the public in general, mass is being insisted and inflicted with
I-
this statement, my lord.
Incited rather.
My lord, my
Sorry,
one
sir.
my one authority I will
Please
rely.
come.
One authority I will rely, my lord.
Lalita Kumari?
No,
All right.
this is a 2021, my lord.
My lord, since Mr. Bhattacharya is here, with his permission, I want to only cite one judgment. This was argued by Mr. Bhattacharya before the division bench of this honorable court when Honorable Chief Minister of the state, while standing in West Bengal Legislative Assembly, said the judgments could be purchased. And there, the division bench of our court, comprising of the Honorable Chief Justice Jain Patel Diden, his lordship was, and Justice Bakshi, the beautiful paragraph, may I read it? Paragraph 27. We are therefore not persuaded by the submissions of Mr. Bhattacharya that the imputation of the context of the entire speech can be said to be one which transcended the Lakshman Rekha of scandalizing the court or obstructing the administration of justice or interfering in the due course of judicial proceeding. We are therefore unwilling to so much to invoke our power to initiate for the contempt in respect of the aforesaid imputation. We make it clear that our reluctance to initiate such proceeding should not be taken as an approval of the statement made by the speaker. One must not lose the sight of the fact the speaker was not an ordinary personality but the chief minister of the state. It is expected that when criticism is made from such high constitutional functionary, the same should be laced with moderation and temperance. The imputations were neither moderate nor couched with temperate language, although the same in contextual matter, according to us, may not constitute. So, Lordship, is judiciary in our country stands in a high pedestal. This cannot be did in such a fashion by anybody and everybody. And that is the consistent stand which Supreme Court has followed everywhere, Lordship. So kindly wash it, Lordship.
Honorable, I would again repeat, my lord, that if the FIR complaint does not disclose any cognizable offense, it does not disclose any cognizable offense. Criticism, interpretation, that might be wrong, right? That's a different issue, but that is not a cognizable offense. Police has no business to start to register an FIR and start investigation. This is absolutely harassing. Can you see the complaint, Lord? And who is state of PP? Well, himself, my lord, he's failed to give his own identity. There is nothing called PP for state of West Bengal. A person who represents himself. If I may use that expression, very sorry to say, he's a lawyer. PP of state. Who has appointed as the state PP? And was he authorized by the state to lodge this complaint? He could have done it in his own personal capacity, but not in the capacity of the PP.
My lord, that information is a distorting and the false, my lord. If your lordship, my lord, I
Being
will
false,
invite
false
lordship,
is
which we have kindly
false is
examined
the
our
criminal
CD.
complaint.
It has been seized, my lord. Kindly see at any point of time, your lordship will see in every word, every sentence.
Very well, I'll pass order. See, it's 1 o'clock. I am at
Uh.
serial number 1617 only. So much time these
Today-
matters
today, but
consume.
in the other days, my lord, it was just a, from today, by 1 o'clock, you have lordship.
Half the list is exhausted.
60, 70
Yes.
matters. Today we are late. One day we take a summary.
I'll pass order in my chamber.
Lordship.
Finish. Let me see what
May
happens.
I hand over this?
Please. Dispensed. But your client, please take steps. I do not know what your manual says. But if
Malad-
these persons are engaged
Malad,
as
I
the
will, I will,
authority.
I
to
will say one
defend-
thing. Yesterday only, we had a meeting for a training and workshop, Milord. We will going to conduct, Milord.
Please do.
We will do that,
Please train them up.
Milord. This is the reason only we
Yes, all 19. please.
grateful, Milord. Much appreciated.